Hello and welcome to Film Domain. I'm Dan Slentz from Real Tunes, the radio show all about the movies. Today's review is Terminator: Dark Fate, the sixth entry into the Terminator franchise. Before we get started, thank you for checking out Film Domain, and be sure to subscribe and share this channel to help us grow. And check out Game Domain for our game-related content as well. Once more, we return to Terminator, and once more the franchise has restructured the timeline again. Dark Fate takes a cue from last year's Halloween by establishing itself not as a sequel of the previous film in the saga, Genesis, but acting as a direct sequel to the events of Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Skynet is out of the picture, but of course a new future emerges of another corporation developing more advanced Terminators. Dark Fate doesn't remove itself from the rigid track of time travel action. It does, however, change up just enough of the elements to feel a tad bit fresh. Danny, played by Natalia Reyes, is a young Mexican girl who goes from car factory worker to the fleeing target of a murderous robot sent from the future. The evil robot is Rev 9, played by Gabriel Luna, a combination of both the metallic T-800 and the liquid T-1000 Terminator models. The good cyborg sent to help her is Grace, played by Mackenzie Davis. That sounds like a fairly original ensemble, but it apparently just wouldn't be a Terminator film without a few familiar faces. Linda Hamilton returns to the saga for the first time in decades as Sarah Connor. Also returning is Arnold Schwarzenegger as the T-800 again, because we just can't get through one of those Terminator movies without Arnold present. At least in his old age, he's wise enough to hang back and let the new crew take over, resigning himself to the deadpan giant who makes straight-faced jokes. Dark Fate differs from previous Terminator entries in a few ways. There's the primary cast of female heroes, which are given a surprising amount of depth, shaking up the usual man-woman teaming up of previous pictures. Relatable themes of immigration and automation are woven into the plot that are, if not saying much past mildly subtle political commentary, a refreshing change of focus. There are even a few twists here and there, but these surprises have mostly become hallmarks of the franchise, that they lack the punch they may have had before. Another trademark of the series is the big and overblown action sequences, some perfectly assembled, while others just kinda drag on too long. The opening chase scene, where the Rev 9 drives a truck towards our heroes while Grace chucks rebar at him, is a stellar and well-paced scene. On the other side of the coin, the cargo plane sequence adds so much visual effects and spectacle into the fight, the appeal kind of wears thin. By the time we get to the big climax at the dam, the picture is predictably heading towards a familiar ending with little to surprise at this point in the picture. With a strong cast and some engaging action, it's hard to say this is the best Terminator sequel since the iconic Terminator 2, if only marginal. It's a film still held back by its rickety old assembly that narrowly holds together with the help of the talented women assembled. Even the script feels in need of a polish, given how Sarah at one point has to point out how Danny is the new John Connor, and the Terminators are ultimately out to destroy her womb. The thematic elements seemed so obvious in prior Terminator films that it's somewhat jarring to hear it spelled out so plainly, as if we couldn't figure it out. Though this Terminator film isn't quite the shot of vigor to breathe fire back into the franchise, it's at least a flame strong enough to represent a brighter future for the franchise. Well, if they don't wipe the timeline out again. Thanks for watching this video here on Film Domain. Let us know in the comments right below what you thought of today's video, and also tell us what you thought of Terminator: Dark Fate. And make sure you leave a like in the video and subscribe to Film Domain and our main channel Game Domain as well. Be sure to please share this channel in any way you can to help us grow so we can spread our content to more people. Also, be sure to join our Discord, which is down in the description below. That Discord is going to be our hub for everything Game Domain and Film Domain, and you're welcome to join and talk about all your film and gaming passions and interests. I'm Dan Slentz, and hope to see you there.